So let's start. Regarding the case, as you know that VAT requirement, you already registered in VAT, so there is no any discussion regarding the threshold like 375,000 AED, right?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, we will discuss. There is a two part in KSA VAT. So first part is the tax and second part is input tax.
Okay.
For your understanding, output tax is regarding your supply or sell. Whatever you are service providing, that is considered as a output service. Whatever service you are taking, that is called input service or goods, right?
Mm-hmm.
So first box is there is a box one. Box one that is regarding the standard rate sales. Whatever most probably all domestic sale is covered here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not like yours. If you are providing any service to regarding in KSA company, that time you have to consider in box first.
Okay.
Regarding the second box,
Even if it's consultancy service, anything,
yes, yes,
right?
whatever the service, most services and supply of goods to domestic company, that is covered in box one. That is called standard
Okay.
rate sales.
Okay.
This is very simplified. Means you have to, if you are selling goods any or supplying any service, that time you have to mention in box one. Be
Okay.
remembered. If you have any query, you can ask meantime. So you can familiar with what is the VAT law, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Regarding box second, this is specific related with the if you are supplying to Saudi citizen regarding the private healthcare or education sector. If I am providing any training to the any Saudi citizen, that time it will be covered in box two, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have to register in KSA.
Okay.
Okay, if we are a KSA company and providing some education training to the KSA resident, that is called the private healthcare or education, that will come in box two. Most probably it is zero
Okay.
rated because you know
Okay.
that
Clear.
they are providing support to education and healthcare.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, this is clear. Box one or box two. Box one is very important for your understanding because in future you have to consider in box one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And regarding box three, this is very useful for you because you are uh, zero rated domestic sale. This is also not for you. I think you are not domestic sale. Local sale, like some sale is zero rated as a qualifying medicines and investment in good. This is specific domestic sale that is zero rated. If you are coming that scenario, you have to consider in box three because your service is not related to medicine or you are not investing any gold, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Yes, this is related to specified service and if specified goods, it will cover in box three.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Regarding box four, so box four is regarding export. Here is coming export of service and export of goods. Both is coming here.
Okay.
This is very relevant for you. That's why I pause here. So because your service is export of service because you are providing some service to outside KSA, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is
Yeah.
called zero rated. It will come in box four. When you are starting your filing, you have to consider box 4 in VAT return, and here you mention the amount whatever you are exporting, right? What the actual transaction value is that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you have any query, you can ask here because you have to put in box 4 in regarding the your service.
No, nothing specific, but go ahead.
Okay, okay. And regarding box 5 is related to the exempt sale because in KSA law there is some service and supply of good that is exempted. For your understanding, that is residential rent or certain financial service. That is a exempted supply. That's why it will coming in box 5. If you are providing
Mm-hmm.
this service in near future, because if you are renting any residential property in KSA, that time it will be covered in box 5. Whatever the income coming from the renter, that will cover in box 5.
So where can I get the list of exempt services?
Definitely, we will provide. If you want to understand in detail, so definitely we will provide. Because as I understand, you are not providing like this type of service. That's why I am not providing full
Not now.
information. I am providing
Not
just
now, but
specific
maybe
for you,
later. Huh, okay.
right? Just specific for your service. Because I am so
Okay.
I am providing some overview. Because in future you
Yes,
want
yes.
to file your own self, so you can file easily. Because in near future, as I told that, if you are supplying to domestic customer, that time you have to consider in box 1. And relevant box for you, box 4 now, because you have to, you already made the export of service, that time you have to consider in box 4. This is two
Okay.
important boxes you have to remember. And
Okay.
other boxes you can consider simplify manner, because this is zero rated domestic supply, private healthcare and education, and this is exempted sale, right?
Okay.
Or all total is automatically come in box 6. Whatever your total sale is coming in box 6, whether that is a standard rated sale, whether zero rated domestic, whether export, whether exempt sale. So all
Okay.
reading and
Clear.
total in box 6. Automatically it will come in box 6. So
Clear. I
if
have
you
a question for box 1.
sorry,
I have a question for box
yeah,
1.
yeah, please, please.
Okay. Let's say today I made domestic sale
Yes.
without VAT for 1,000 riyal. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I put it in box 1 as 1,000, or I put it in box 1 as 1,150.
Because firstly you have to understand, because if you are providing any domestic supply, that time you have to charge VAT. If you are forget to charge VAT, you have to consider that in including taxes. I hope you
So let's
understand.
say the bill, yeah. So let's say the bill plus
Yes,
VAT is
yes, yes,
1,150,
yes.
right?
I
In
this
the
is
box, I put
yes.
1,150, right?
No, no. You have to mention only whatever the you mention in invoice, because your actual receiving is only 1,000 riyal.
So
So
I only put
total
1,000.
invoice
I
value
don't
is
put one.
1,000 riyal. What the portion of VAT, including that part, and taxable will be separate. Means this is backside calculation. You have to mention.
Okay, so I put in the input the 1,000, not the 1,150.
Yeah, yeah. There is no, because you didn't receive from the customer 1,000 plus VAT, right? Because you
No,
already
no.
received.
Let's say I received. No, no. I
Yes,
received from the customer 1,150.
yeah.
Okay, plus VAT.
Yes.
In the box, I put 1,000 only.
No, no. That time, because you have to mention in a full supply with VAT. Because firstly you are said that you are not charging any VAT on that.
So if I charge VAT,
If you
if
are
I
checked,
charge
that is
VAT, I
separate.
put it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
I
very
put it
simple. You
inside
collect
and it
and
auto
deposit.
calculates,
Yeah,
right?
whatever you are collected from the your customer, you have to deposit. If you are forget to charge, that time you have to give from own pocket.
Okay, and then the zero rated, the box number 4,
No, no,
I
you
put the
have to
whole.
pay from the own pocket. You have to
There,
pay
there doesn't
5%.
need. I know. And box 4, yeah, box 4, I don't need to do anything.
Yeah, box for this is because that is not zero rated. That is the standard rated. Because you
Correct.
forget
Okay.
to charge, so you have to pay from your own pocket that 5%.
No, no, I didn't forget the charge. Let's say I pay the customer paid me plus VAT 1,150.
Yes.
I put in the box 1,150, right?
Yes, yes. I will explain in
Uh,
through the box also. I will show where you need to
Okay.
mention the taxable and zero rated. I will explain with the
Color.
example. So that will be very easy
Color.
to
Okay.
understand. Okay, this is
Okay.
basic understanding. We need to understand only first part, that is output tax. Whatever is coming here, this is output supply, whether it is standard rated, whether export, whether exempted, all sale is
Fine.
coming here, total sale, box sale. This is
Fine.
first
Okay.
part. Regarding second part, it is related with the input tax, purchases and expenses. Whatever you are purchasing or taking services from domestic, domestic, you can say the domestic company, that time you have to pay VAT amount on that services and that expenses. So you have to mention here.
Mhm.
I
So
hope.
same thing. Box 7. Let's say I bought whatever. I bought a
Yes,
chair for the office with a
yes,
thousand, and I paid 1,150 plus VAT.
yes,
I put in 1,150 in box 7, right?
yes, yes. This is absolutely right.
Okay, and the 150, this one I'll get it as it will balance out with what I paid before, correct?
Yes, yes, that will be netted from the
Okay.
whatever the supply of domestic
Okay.
supply, that VAT, as you told me, there is a, you have taken the example, there is a VAT liability 150. You're providing the service that you charge on domestic supplier real 1,000 plus VAT 150. If there is a, you are paying already for some service, as you told me, you are purchasing chair. There is a VAT for your understanding. Suppose that's 50 real. So you that 50 real will be adjusted with 150, and that net payable will be 108. Sorry, 100 riyal.
Okay. 100, not 150.
No, that whatever you paid in the domestic area, that time that will be adjusted with your total VAT liability.
خلاص. Okay. And now let's say, for example, real life example, what I paid you guys
Yeah.
goes in box number 10, right?
Yes. If you are paying
A 10,
some payment,
or where does it go?
this is considering separate bar because we are issuing invoice from the Dubai. That will be considered as a import of service.
So box number 9.
I will come one to one. Box 7 is clear. Regarding the box 8,
It's clear. Yeah, yeah.
I hope you already clear the box 9. That's why you are saying that this is correct. You are absolutely correct. But I want to explain one by one. So this is very brief, not long,
Okay, fine.
long clarification,
Go
only
go
just
ahead. Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
No problem.
Regarding the imports, if you are importing any goods and really, you are clearing goods in the KSA, that time you have to pay instantly to the government of KSA. That will come here import because whatever there is two type of import. One is import is coming here box 8. Box 8 is actually you imported goods and make the payment instantly upfront. You can say that this is come in
So
box.
give me an example. Give me an example of box
For
8.
example, if you are importing any goods from the Dubai, you need some laptop for your understanding.
Yeah.
You are importing laptop from UAE. So at the time of like when you are going to the custom department, they will charge you VAT 15% from there. So you have to pay that VAT that will be disclosed here.
But okay.
Because at the time of custom clearance, whatever you have to pay, that is called VAT, and maybe there is a import duty also covered there. So both amount we are discussing here only VAT. So VAT portion we have to mention here.
So only VAT portion.
Yeah, yeah. What is it? Because duty is different parts. So duty don't need to explain. There is only taxable value and VAT amount we need to mention here. Whatever actually
Oh,
paid by you.
okay, fine.
Regarding box 9 we are considering as RCM. There is no actual payment. This is already coming in output and input both scenario. Most probably, as you said that you are taking any service from outside KSA, that time definitely you are right. You have to cover here box 9 because there is no any actual payment involved there because there is no requirement of goods delays because there is no clearance processes there because services you cannot identify in service in any country. So that's why they are coming in under RCM. Only disclosure purpose you have to mention here.
I go here on this one. With step 2, I confirm here,
You already know
and I come here.
many things. Great, Parish. You already know.
Well, whatever I can find online. So let's say here, this today,
No, no.
these are the receipts that I have that I submitted on
Okay.
February
Okay.
22nd,
Wait a moment.
and I also have,
Faris, wait a moment.
yes,
Firstly, you need to start from the zero because we cannot blank any boxes.
so
Yeah.
0, yeah.
Yes. Yes, please.
Adjustment 0 as well.
Zero. Zero. Right. Zero.
Fine. 0,
Yes.
0,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
exports here. This
Yeah.
is where we come in here. So
Yeah.
the first, I have the first bill actually, this one, 24th of January,
Okay.
which I put in here,
This is one.
51,
Yeah. 51,900. Right.
900. And then I have this other one, which is
And
26,670.
we need to add on that.
Yeah. So 51,900 plus 26,670.
Yes. You need to add on that. That's why I'm saying that before doing this, make proper Excel. So in future, that will
Yeah,
make.
yeah. I'll do. I won't send this, but I just want to know where I should put. So let's say 78570.
Better you can share the both invoices to us. So we will frame one Excel, linked Excel to you. Then in near future you can inform there and automatically it will come in your template like that, as I showed before.
Okay. And this 0 as
Yes,
well,
yes.
or
Right, 0.
Okay. What does this? What did they come? Our
This is
records.
regarding the adjustment.
Okay. Exempt sale. This will be 0, and this would be 0.
Yes.
Okay. Today this is 0.
Yes.
This is 0.
Yes.
This is where I would put, let's say, 1,000. Or
Not now, because you know that this is different quarter. Next quarter you have to mention this, because this is related
next quarter, because it was this quarter. Okay.
yeah,
Yes, I
this
understand.
is related up to the Jan
But
to March only.
here I need to see anything that I paid today is bank fees mainly. So if any bank fees I've paid,
Near
put-
future, yeah, next quarter you have
Yeah.
you can mention it.
so let's say if the bank fee is 10, I put it in here as 10, and
Yes.
it will count the 150 on its own.
Yeah, right.
But and this is still my
Firstly, you
credit
need to
that I've
zero
carried forward. Yeah, I'll put all 0. I'm not going to send this now.
Okay.
I'm going to send it later, from this side. But
Okay. Got it.
here, the total, it will calculate as well, right?
Yes.
So it's automatically
All is
calculated. If there's any corrections, I put here. If there isn't, I put 0. But give me an example of the correction. Let's say I forgot to
Maybe
put in
you forgot to.
1,000 riyal, for example. I put it
This
in
is
here 1,000
be
riyal,
remember.
and that
Wait a moment. Be remember that here we need to mention only VAT amount, not the transaction amount.
only VAT amount.
VAT
So
amount.
let's say
Right. You are,
I
for your understanding, we will take very simple example. Because if you are wrongly mentioned here is 20 riyal as bank charges this quarter, this is related to the next quarter, right?
Yeah.
So next quarter you can go and you can make there is 30 riyal, because you are wrong mentioned in last quarter, you can adjust it in next quarter. Whatever
but
the
I
mistake,
only put the VAT amount.
you did in any quarter, you can correct in next quarter. But limit is that there is a limit of VAT amount, that is 15,000 riyal, only like that.
Okay. Let me see. I'm going to review my stuff. I think.
Firstly, you need to go up. We need to check that what the total output. Yes. Firstly, we need to check what the total output there is.
Where?
Come back. Yeah. Wait. Yes. You are mentioning export this, adjusted this, the total sale. Yes. Wait. Box 6. 78,570. Okay. And come down. Okay. Move a little bit down. Yes. This is okay. Yes. It is okay. Yes. Credit carry forward from previous period. There is a previous period dated you already filled last time.
Yes, I did 3 of these, but there was no sales. There was only, remember I told you I purchased the vehicle for the business.
That portion is carrying. That's why I want to check that. Only like that. Okay, got it.
Okay. If that's the case, I think I'm going to look at it. I'm going to see what I have in terms of bank fees and anything else I paid. I'm not going to put anything.
Okay, today we will make a WhatsApp group for your support. Our team is there. In near future, at the time of filing, if you need any support, our team will support them. Okay, we will create one WhatsApp group. You can
clear.
You can inform us. We will support. Okay. Anything else can we do?
For now, no. If there's anything, I'll reach out to you.
So definitely, we will create a WhatsApp group. Definitely, all our member will be there. Definitely, we will resolve your issue instant basis. Thank you for connecting us.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Have a nice day.